What's going on, everybody? J-Walzuri here with some announcements to make. Y'all forgive me if I sound a little hoarse while talking. I've been working out for the last 4 hours sweating like a runaway slave. And this will be the only time I have today to make this vid. First off, I want to say congratulations to all my high school and college graduates. I have been mad busy trying to make it to all my friends and cousins' graduations in the last 4 weeks. And I know you are all extremely relieved to not have to go through the hardship of trying to get your diplomas and degrees. Of course, if you're just coming out of high school, I recommend going to college. You can hardly get by with a diploma these days. And if you're just coming out of college, it doesn't hurt to go back later on down the road to improve yourself more. Joining the force isn't a bad idea either. Anyway, I'm going to get down to the main course of this video. The PCAs. It took over 2 months, but including myself, I finally got 60 editors to be a part of this year's PCA. To anyone who wants to be a contestant for this year's PCAs and you didn't get a chance to sign up, go ahead and do it on my previous PCA vid, because chances are at least 2 people will drop out before the first round starts. But it's not guaranteed, so if everyone I have currently stays, try again when I start the 4th PCAs in 2013. A year break in between the PCAs is much needed. AMV Thug, you know what you need to do for me if you want to stay in this contest. Please jump on it. Everyone else has done the same thing except you. I will be accepting judges throughout the year though, so if you would like to be one, say so on my previous PCA vid too. Just a reminder, I will be one of the 3 judges for every single battle except my own battles. Also, since I just got 60 people almost 2 weeks ago, I'm going to do something that I'm sure every person who joined will appreciate. I am going to give you all extra time to work on your PCA vids. Instead of taking place this month, the first round will take place on July 17th to the 23rd. Instead of in August, the second round will take place on September 18th to the 24th. And instead of in October, the final round will take place on November 13th. And everyone will have a chance to vote till midnight on that Saturday, which is on November 19th. I will announce the top 15 winners on the 23rd, which I think is the day before Thanksgiving. I will be uploading a video a week before each round starts to show who's fighting who and to remind everyone to finish up their video. Other than those dates, same rules apply. There will be 60 editors in the first round, which means 30 battles will take place that week in July. There will be 30 editors in the second round, which means 15 battles will take place that week in September. And the editors who make it to the third round has to give me their videos for the melt by November 10th. There will be 15 battle betas and 1 melt for the third round. I want everyone who makes it to the third round to be a part of this melt, so I will wait if you need longer time, but honestly you don't. Because you only have to make a 20-second to 60-second beta, so there's no reason why anyone can't turn one in by November 10th. I will not be accepting editors for the PCAs once the first round starts. It would not be fair to include people in the PCAs after the battles take place, because every editor involved who makes it to the second round has to have battled in the first round, and every editor who makes it to the third round has to have battled in the first 2 rounds. I will be picking random lots on June the 19th and notifying everyone who they are against in the coming days. To everybody who has signed up, if you haven't started on your PCA vid yet, you best start right now. I'm pretty sure there will be an even number of people for all the genres. Just in case there is an odd number of people for a genre though, one of them will be added to the secondary genre that they pick. But even so, go ahead and work on the video that you pick your first genre for. Because time goes by fast. It's almost the middle of 2011 and I feel like the year just started yesterday. I will be making revisions on my description box of my previous PCA vid dealing with dates. Also, along with the third round's melt being featured on the org, I will also be showcasing it to every anime convention I go to and don't go to. I gotta spread the love. That's the end of the PCA news. Now, my 3-part Boondocks Tupac AMV. I am 95% done with it. I cannot leave it. There's small details I gotta work on throughout all 3 videos. I would have them finished by the end of this week, but I'm going with my friends and members of my church to a men's retreat tonight to Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. We'll be back Saturday. I will be bringing my laptop, but I don't want to be on it a lot during my trip. From the time I started this in 2009, I never thought I would have it finished almost 2 years later. And near's Tupac's birthday, which is on June 16th. So guess what? That's right. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a beautiful day. I told my stepfather, look, I don't want to work period on June the 16th. I don't want to type out anything. I don't want to lay out anything. I don't want to take any pictures. I don't want to take any new clients to lunch. I don't want to do any interviews. I don't want to take any business trips. Have someone else take my place on June 16th because I want that whole day free. Just a reminder, this is going to be 3 videos in one. When we ride on our enemies, Do for Love, and Changes are the songs I picked from Tupac for the Boondock series. June 16th is going to be a beautiful day. In other news, last month on an early Friday morning, Studio Ghibli filed a copyright notice for my 23rd AMV, which had 4 Miyazaki films in it with Lupe Fiasco's Paris, Tokyo. If I was a betting man, I would have put more money down that this video would have gotten taken down because I used a Lupe Fiasco track. But Lord, was I way off. And the thing is, I didn't have anything in my video's title that claimed that anything owned by Studio Ghibli was in it. The icon for it was from Princess Mononoke, and my description box and tags did contain info that did specify that they were from Studio Ghibli. So I'm kicking myself for what I put in the description box and tags. But the copyright file was so random. They gave me this account's first strike. This account has been up since January of 2009 and just last month got its first strike. From that Friday to throughout the coming week, Studio Ghibli was out for blood on YouTube. Many editors who I know and did not know either got strikes or got suspended. A good friend of mine who I made my 30th vid for last year for his Disney Myth on the org, he got 3 strikes in one day. His entire account is gone. The strikes wasn't just from Studio Ghibli either. I gotta give homeboy props though because he is taking it extremely well. Now put me in his position. My dude Infamous 495, an extremely talented editor who signed up for this year's PCAs and the second place winner of the 2009 PCAs, was suspended. Thank God his music count was still up and he still wants to be a part of this year's PCA. Major props. His channel address is in the description box. When I got my first strike last month, I wanted to make a new account. I left my first account in January of 2009 for this one once that account got 2 strikes in 2008. One of them was from one of my friend's AMVs, which was taken down due to the song, and the other was from my 21st AMV that was entirely fan service, which I uploaded on a different account 2 days later after it was taken down that year, and it's still up compared to the first version, which didn't last 4 weeks. If I ever catch the bastard who flagged this video's first version, I will rip off his head and shit down his neck. I am absolutely amazed that my first account is still alive. If I had stayed on that account, I would have lost everything I uploaded on YouTube from 2007 to this year. That would have mind-fucked me so bad. That thought kept creeping into my head after I got my first strike on this one. And I wanted to immediately make a new account. Then I calmed down, listened to some gospel, and weighed my options. It is a bitch and a half to get all my current contacts to come on board to another one. I don't care about getting a mad number of subscribers and friends for many reasons, and whenever YouTube suspends a subscriber or a friend, it does not show up in my subscriber count and it does not show up in my friend count. Then I dealt with the fact that this account only has 1 strike from 1 AMV, not 2 strikes. If this account ever gets a second strike, I'm packing my bags and moving to a new account because it is absolutely not worth it to lose everything I uploaded on this account over copyright bullshit. And the ironic thing is, if all these companies, both anime and music companies, if all these companies did their homework, they would see that these AMVs actually boost sales. They boost sales. Friends I've known since I was small who hate animes, hip-hop, rap, and R&B music watch my AMVs and immediately became fans of the works they came from. I pray to God that I will never get 2 or more strikes from this account in one day. That would be devastating. Even though it goes against my firm beliefs, I will be staying on this account. But like I said, if I ever get a second strike on this account, I'm leaving for a new one. To everyone who has at least 2 strikes on their account, please just make a new account and stick with it. If you want to use a Miyazaki anime in a future AMV, make sure you ain't got nothing in your title, description box, and tags related to the names of those movies. Don't include the words Hayao Miyazaki and don't include the words Studio Ghibli either, because if you do, It's like putting up a great big ass sign that says, please take this video down and give me a strike. Please suspend my entire account. Please stress me the fuck out. Please make me want to run to the nearest living thing and kill it. I still got love for Studio Ghibli because I'm a fan of their works and have been for a very long time. But they need to get out of this bitch mode they're in. I doubt it will ever happen, but I hope they'll change their mind about blocking my 23rd AMV down the road. I'm not putting in any copyright clauses in it for it though, because if they retaliate, they will suspend this account. It's just not worth it. I uploaded my 23rd AMV on my JWowz021st account, which has my 21st AMV also. The link is in the description box. I was going to upload it on one of my JWowz Forever accounts, but YouTube will not let me log into both of them. I know for damn sure that I'm using the correct password for both of them, because I saved them in Microsoft Office the same day I made both accounts. I wish I saved my email address for them too, because I don't know what they are, and since I don't, I can't retrieve new passwords in my email. Hopefully I save them somewhere on my external hard drive. For those of you who don't know, if you have multiple accounts and use the same email address for all of them, if even one of them gets suspended, every single account linked to that email address will get suspended too. A good friend of mine almost committed suicide last year when she woke up one day and found out that 4 of her accounts that she's had since 2006 were gone. Do not go through the same drama she went through. That's the end of that news. In my last bit of news, I'm going to do something that I might do every month, which is tell what new animes I'm watching. Nah, I'm not going to do that. But Deadman Wonderland. Deadman Wonderland is one of the new animes this year, and it is beast. This anime's production is from the same one that made Eureka 7, so you know it's an instant watch. And the main character of Deadman Wonderland looks and behaves like a combination of Renton and Naruto from Fooly, which is made from Gainax. A friend of mine told me to check out the anime in April, and I did last month, and after I marathoned 5 episodes in one night, I had to check out the manga, and it is even more beastly. Even though the manga's been out since 2007 and is still ongoing, I am so glad I'm just checking it out right now. I've read all the chapters to the latest one, and this is one of the best mangas I have checked out in my life. Deadman Wonderland's plot is extremely original, as well as the characters, and the OST for the series anime is Boss 2. The intro for this anime is one of the best I've seen, including the theme song for it. This series has a great blend of action, drama, horror, romance, suspense, and comedy. There's 4 different story arcs, and I think the 4th and current one in the manga will be the last in the series with the way everything's wrapping up. I don't know how the anime studio is going to wrap everything up in the manga in 12 eps, so they must be thinking about making a second season. Right now, the anime is in the 2nd arc from the manga, so if they make a 2nd season to include the 3rd and 4th arcs, that would be highly intelligent. The 8th ep, which aired Saturday, was pretty damn good along with the rest. Throughout the anime up to this point, I can safely say that they left out and changed certain small things that happened in the manga due to time restraints. But they did include all the major stuff that happened in the manga. There are 2 characters who aren't in the anime who were in the manga during the points they were in during the current episodes they're showing now, but they'll probably be in the 2nd season if they make it. Every anime and manga fan needs to check out the anime and the manga of Deadman Wonderland. I am most definitely making an AMV to this once this entire anime series is finished. The 12th and last episode of this season will air early next month, so if you want to just wait to check out the manga until this anime season is over, that's cool. Word of warning though, this series is extremely bloody and gory, especially bloody since the good guys and bad guys use their own blood to fight. Right now the anime's eps are censored, but all they did was just bleep out certain cuss words and darken the areas where there's a lot of gore. But the manga is no holds barred. Blood and gore isn't a problem to me, but if it is to you, then you should skip this series. But you really shouldn't. Blood and gore aren't the main facets compared to the other things this series has going for it, and I'm more than positive that everyone who checks this series out will love it. The uncensored episodes will be on Blu-ray eventually. In closing, that's the end of everything I want to say. Thank you for watching. God bless, and look out for my 33rd AMV next Thursday on Tupac's birthday.